Hey everyone, welcome back to Attack on TCG. Fluff here, bringing you another deck profile. Today I've got my new Goku Mono Blue control deck. It's sort of control, it's not really control. I don't know what it is. It was just a concept that I had. I thought it would be a lot of fun. Super Saiyan 3 Goku's out of the way now, so we're exploring different leaders. We're having blasts from the past with the Super Saiyan God Son Goku, the Soul Striker. I mean, it's just... we're testing out different things. We've been testing out Iron Vow Trunks. We've been testing out World Martial Arts Tournament. I love this leader. It's a lot of fun. It's a play extender. It's just a really cool leader. On the front side, when he attacks, you get to pick one of your energy and switch it back to active mode. This is awesome if you're playing on tempo and want to leave yourself with a little defense, or if you want to extend a couple plays. Once he awakens, you you draw two cards. My mistake. You draw two cards, and then on his front side, when he attacks, you draw a card and retap two of your energies. And then if you have 5 or more energy, he gains 5,000 power. Hopefully, the game would be done before that point. But in a lot of situations, it'll make it to 5 or 6. So, love this leader, old leader. This is the OG leader. This is the leader that introduced us to the game. So, moving on with what I've got going in the deck, we've got 4 of the Kind Saiyan Son Gokus. These guys are awesome. Play them, search your top 7, grab a Son Goku in the deck. A lot of what I'm playing is actually Goku, so... this guy's awesome for grabbing combo pieces that maybe I would need, or if I need something to get my plays going, I can use this to grab a Son Goku, and he actually works himself to set up other plays. So if your opponent can't get rid of him, turn 2 or 3, you've set up for your big plays with the deck. It's just an awesome card. He's good for comboing later turns in the game, or if you just need to search out pieces that you need. Then, out of World Martial Arts Tournament, we have 3 of the Awakening Talent Pans. These are absolutely awesome. They're great for self-awakening. They're good little strikers. They return to your hand. I find 3 is more than enough. You really never want to have more than 1 or 2 of these on the field, just because you're sacrificing your field presence, but you get to maintain her in your hand for further comboing, or if you need to work a little bit more towards actually awakening. In later turns, I opted to only run her at 3, but I really like her at this number. She's a fantastic card, probably one of my favorite cards to come out of World Martial Arts Tournament. Then kind of moving forward, we've got 3 of the Preface of Recovery Son Goku. When you play him, he has Barrier, and then you get to choose 2 of your energy and switch them back to active mode. This guy is awesome. Awesome promo from earlier points in the game. He kind of lost favor with the faster meta, the faster aggro decks, but I still really love this card for play extensions. And as you'll kind of see, him being able to retap the 2 energies is going to be a huge play extender for this deck when comboed with a Trunks, or if you have 4 energies on board. This is pretty much going to enable me to put myself in a very controlling, very advantageous position by just playing this card. So plus, he's a 15,000, which is going to get kind of nerfed in a sense once Miraculous Revival comes around. But this card is still fantastic for energy modulation, and one that I feel like really gets looked over in favor of maybe some of the faster stuff in the meta. Next, we play one of the combo pieces from the World Martial Arts Tournament. We've got 4 of the Test of Strength Son Goku, and we also have 4 of the Test of Strength Oob. This is probably pound for pound the most energy efficient combo in the game right now. You're paying 3 for Goku. Goku then free drops the Oob. The Oob then picks 2 of your opponent's cards and puts them in the bottom of their deck. So it's just amazing. Like, this combo right here, if you're dropping multiple of these per turn or multiple of these in back-to-back turns, your opponent's going to really struggle with being able to put up field presence. The Oob has critical. The Goku has double strike. They are both 20,000, I believe. The Goku makes them both 20,000 during the turn that they're both played. So it's a lot of pressure for little to no energy. And with the way that this deck works, if I'm dropping a Son Goku, then an Oob, I'm going to combo into something that turn because my leader retaps energies. So it's just an amazing card in this deck. I really love this combo. Next, we do run 4 of the Rapid Onslaught Super Saiyan Son Goku. Super Saiyan Blue Son Goku, I'm so sorry. This was a promo card that came out a while back. I really loved this card in Vegito builds. These were a little bit on the expensive side, and probably one of the reasons that I didn't build this deck up until I got the 4. But they're a 1 blue, 2 energy to evolve. They have double strike. When you play this card, you choose 1 card in your life, place it in the drop area. If you do so, this card gains critical for the duration of the turn. So this guy's super aggressive. You can play it off of any Son Goku. So we could play it off the 1 drop that we had before. We can play it off the Preface of Recovery. We can play it on the Test of Strength Oob. We can play it from pretty much anything. One thing that I would have liked in this card would have been Barrier, but it's a relatively cheap energy cost for what he already does. So if you're playing intelligently and protecting him, then in later turns you can do that. Or if you just want to self-awaken, you can do that as well. And if I'm not mistaken, if you EX evolve from this card, the cards that you EX evolve into are going to maintain that critical quality. They won't maintain any attack boosts, but they will still maintain the critical, I believe. If I'm wrong about that, let us know in the comments below. Oh, it's the other way around. Sorry. So he would maintain any attack boosts, but wouldn't maintain the critical. My mistakes. I'm so sorry. But either way, it's completely fine. I'm still okay with it. This is our stepping piece into our winning combo pieces. From there, we play 3 of the Ultra Instinct Son Goku. This guy's really awesome. I feel like he got a little overlooked. His EX evolve is 2 blue energy, 1 card from your hand onto a Goku of energy cost 5 or more. He has triple strike. Your opponent can't combo for the duration of the turn when you attack with him. So they can still counter, but they cannot combo. When this card attacks, all of your opponent's battle cards on the field go to their hand. It doesn't choose, so if they've worked really hard and put out a 5-drop Kefla, or they've put out something big that is going to be problematic for you in the turn, or especially with the World Martial Arts Tournament stuff, they need those pre-existing combo pieces. Like the big one that I can think of is the Hero and Piccolo play, where one of them has to be played on like turn 3 or turn 4. The other one comes out on turn 5. You drop this, it completely disrupts that play and keeps it from moving forward. So he starts out at 35,000. Then they can't combo. So either they're negating it or they can't combo through it and it's triple strike. So I really love this card for what it is. Next, kind of another secondary win scenario, we do play 1 of the Ultimate Spirit Bomb Son Goku. This is 1 energy, pitch 2 cards from your hand. He has double strike. Your opponent cannot activate counters, but if my hand is a little thin, I know hand control is really strong right now. If my hand is thin, I can combo with up to 5 battle cards in my energy. So he already starts out at 25,000, 5 battle cards. You know, even if them are all 5,000, that puts him up to 50,000. They can't counter, so they're going to have to combo out of their hand. Then if I've got a few things in my hand that I can counter with, this card is just, it's kind of what that Mira that everyone plays, the 5 overwhelm Mira, that it just comes out giant because of everything in the warp zone. But this one is kind of the other way around. They can't counter it. They have to combo through it. Whereas that Mirror, they have to counter it. They're probably not going to be able to combo through it. So that's one of our other win scenarios in this deck. Kind of going into support stuff, we've got 4 of the Unyielding Spirit Trunks. These are there's no need to explain these. Need a blue leader, combo with it, switch 1 of your energies back to active mode. Since we're doing a lot of evolving and EX evolving in this deck, it's really nice to be able to retap energies after playing a combo piece. So we like having these in there. Fantastic card. Again, I hope other colors get this because it's such a fundamental piece of the blue engine. Then we play 4 of the Unbreakable Super Saiyan Son Gokus. These are kind of like a secondary super combo. It does cost 1 energy, but again, with the Trunks and the leader being what it is, when you attack with the leader, you retap energies. So this card becomes completely viable in this deck. You draw once you attack, and it gains 10,000. So really love this card. It's not going anywhere. Next, we move on to our super combos. We play the Boost Attack Piccolo. I'm really looking forward to Miraculous Revival because we're going to get a deeper well of possible super combos for decks. So we're not going to see people continuously using Boost Attack Piccolo or Handy Giru, or I think there's a super combo Trunks for green. And it's just, we're going to see a deeper well of strategies that prefer Awakening or a number of cards in the drop area, kind of pushing what controls that super combo. But until then, we're going to run the Boost Attack Piccolos. Once that switches, we might switch into the one that once you're 5 or less, or we might go for the one that's got Sparkling 5 attached to it. But absolutely love the new stuff that's coming for the super combos. And then getting into our Overrealms, we've got 2 Scientist Fu, and we play 1 Masked Saiyan here. Pretty standard. We want the draw power for Scientist Fu. One of the problems with this deck is it doesn't really draw a lot. So we do want that ability with the Scientist Fu, the Masked Saiyan, the Mysterious Warrior. We want to be able to control swarms that might be problematic if we can't get into our Ultra Instinct Goku. So just having the flexibility, the Overwhelm mechanic, we don't rely on anything being in our drop zone. So being able to overwhelm for potential game pushes, especially after dropping something that's doing a triple strike that your opponent has worked super hard to get through without a counter. These were just the obvious choices for me, but I could absolutely make an argument that the Beera would be really good in here. The Supreme Kai of Time, Supreme Light, or whatever it is for the blue leader that draws a card and adds 5,000 would also be equally as good in this deck. But these were the ones that I decided to go with just because of the double strike, field manipulation, and hand support. So went for that. And then kind of the final 2 pieces are the blue staples. We've got none other than the Sensu Beans and Whis' Coercion. I don't need to explain this. I love this stuff. It's what makes blue one of the better things right now in the game. And unfortunately, I feel like Bandai might have messed up with the new Janemba combo, or the new Janemba extra card that's coming out, that is basically Sensu Bean mixed with Whis' Coercion, where you're retapping 2 energy. I think that's just too much. It's too much. Whis' Coercion I felt was fine on its own. Sensu Bean I feel like is fine. But the new one is just, I don't feel like it's balanced, and we're running into another flute situation where energy manipulation is going too far for blue. But these are the reasons that you really run blue at this point. And I think that's it, guys. I don't really have a side deck built for this one. This is one of those decks that I'm continuously changing. I'm continuously tweaking. Jeff and I think, are going to be doing a duel with this and something out of World Tournament. So make sure you check that out if you like this. If you want to see us do any decks, or if you have any suggestions to what we should be doing or could be doing to test out, let us know. Leave us some feedback below. If you like what you're seeing, subscribe. If you want to see more of our content, we have Dungeons and Dragons games. We've got a more adult-oriented podcasts coming. And thank you guys so much for checking us out. As always, George Clinton, if you're watching, we'd love to have you on the show. We're a huge fan. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good one.